All right, hey guys, it's Brando with Anchor Strap Co. here. Finally making a video on how to put the Kumamoto end-link rubber strap on your watch. So here I've got the 2531, I think, Omega Seamaster that has the 41mm case, just like the 2254 or any of like the pre-2018 Omega Seamasters when they refreshed it with the 42mm case. So there are a lot of Seamasters out there with this case and a lot of watches that these end links can fit. They do not fit the chronograph models or the GMT models as far as I know. So one thing to keep in mind. I get asked that quite a bit, but I've not made those yet. Okay, so first we're going to start with the installing the end links on the watch. That's kind of the first step before you start sizing the actual strap. Just make sure you have all your tools with you. You need some good scissors, sharp scissors, and any kind of spring bar tool will do. So first I'm going to take my end link, going to attach it like so, place the spring bar in there. So it's just like that. And then this is the long side. So the long side is going to go, it wants to be on the underside of your wrist. So that one's going to go end links on the logo. Go ahead and install that. Nice and tight, and make sure those pins seat. All right, we'll do the other side. This little center link that comes installed in the end links, you can hold on to that if you want to. It's essentially the attachment piece for the Kumamoto bracelet. So if you do buy a bracelet in the future, and I'm planning to offer the bracelet and the rubber strap separately at some point, so that they're interchangeable and you can kind of pick and choose which one you put on. And if you own one of them, you can buy just the actual bracelet part or the rubber part, and kind of switch out your look without having to buy new end links and a new clasp. So that's kind of the idea behind the whole Kumamoto thing. That I'm really excited about, but I have yet to be able to have the finances to order everything separately and package separately and put it all together like that. So it's coming. Hopefully this summer, be able to get that done. So take the short side. You got your long side on the logo. Short side goes at the 6 o'clock. There you go. So now that that's on, the first step is going to be essentially what you want, ideally, is you want to plan where you want the clasp to sit on your wrist. So if I want my clasp to sit right there on my wrist, I know I'm going to want the tail to be where the spring bar hole is, right here on this side. So I know it's right there. You can mark it with a pen or something like that. And then you kind of put the watch where you want it to be and put your thumb or something where you think that hole needs to be. So I'm going to leave 3 holes, if you can see that. Take my scissors, make sure I'm going to leave 3 holes. Remember, it's always safer to leave an extra hole on and cut again, measure twice, cut once, etc. So now that you've got that done, what you want to do is you want to leave enough of this tail so that it can essentially fill up the inside of the clasp. You don't want a big gap on your wrist. So when I put it on my wrist like this, now I have kind of that short side. I kind of want maybe a centimeter gap. So you can see there, I'm going to cut 3 off. I'll just try it on one more time. So I got like a centimeter gap there. That's kind of what you want. And you want the long side to kind of take up more of your wrist there. So Take our 16mm spring bars here and our clasp. And then I think it's usually easier to start with the long side. And what I'll do is I'll put the spring bar in like on the second hole in, but my goal is going to be to get most of this clasp space filled up with a strap. It makes it sit better on your wrist and it looks better. So put it like that. Like that. So you have it kind of filling it up. Okay. And then you'll flip it around. So put the other spring bar in. This one's always a little bit trickier. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, see, trickier. All right, and there you go. It's kind of my quick and dirty way to do it, but let's see how it fits. So that's literally perfect. It's exactly how I would wear it. If I were to adjust it a little bit and make it a little bit, make it so I can make it a little bit tighter, I would take one more hole off of this long side so that I can shift the strap farther into it, if you see what I mean. So I can make it a little tighter, but it's fitting perfect just like that. So measure the short side first, cut it, measure the long side so you have about a centimeter gap, and you're usually good to go. Just like that. All right. Thanks, guys. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and I'll try to respond to everybody. All right. Awesome. Thank you.